So this is my delicious pork loin with apple puree and a delicious crushed champ potatoes. And for me, this is the star of the show, this lovely pork loin. And as you can see, lovely layer of fat, beautiful layer of marbling, and absolutely delicious. Look at that. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of fennel seed. I'm going to add a little bit of sliced garlic. Lovely. So, you know I love this premium on olive oil. Look at that. I'm a big fan. So I'm going to cook this straight away. If you want, you can marinate it for a couple hours. You can marinate it overnight. So I'm going to cook it straight away. While I'm just leaving this, I'm going to make a simple apple puree. So a nice hot pan, a couple knobs of butter. And so I've got these lovely Bramley apples. You can use any green apples, any red apples you have. Look at that, lovely. I love that smell of like apples frying with butter, I have to say. It's great. All local ingredients, farm quality assured pork, which is absolutely brilliant. So my lovely apples are frying. To this I'm going to add some sugar. And really this is to taste. You can add as much sugar or as little sugar as you want. I quite like it quite sweet. So my lovely chops, nice hot pan. I'm going to lightly season them with a touch of salt, nice bit of pepper. And the fennel with the garlic is absolutely beautiful on it. It's absolutely lovely. So I'll get the pork on. Always lay away as we like that in case of sparks. So if there's any sparking, it all sparks that direction. So the apple puree, I'm just going to add some water. So we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes until it's soft. Apple and pork's a classic. You know, apple, pork and sage, apple, pork and fennel. And the garlic just really adds a different dimension. It's absolutely brilliant. So we're going to turn my pork chops. And look at that. That's when you know you've got a quality bit of product because there's no leakage, there's no like juice coming out of it. And this beautiful caramelization, you know, it's a beautiful bit of pork. It's been looked after and look at that. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it into my tray. And I'm just going to bake this in the oven for about 10 minutes. But as I said, look at that. Every time, beautiful caramelization. And that's when you know you've got a great quality piece of meat. So about 180 degrees for about 10 minutes. So what I like to do is I just take some baby boiled. I've simply parboiled them, and the best way to cook them, great little tip is put them into a pot, just cover it with cold water, bring it to the boil and turn it down very, very low and cook your potatoes till they just slide off like so. Just take like that's them ready. What I like to do now is just crush them with a fork. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. You don't have to stand peeling potatoes. You see now they're quite dry, they need a bit of love. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with a little bit of salt, nice bit of pepper, and some lovely butter. And you can use as much butter or as little as you want. So get our lovely spring onions in there. And some of this beautiful olive oil. And look at that now, it looks beautiful. My lovely apple puree. I'm going to put this into a jug. The recipe says just add water until it gets nice and smooth. Look at that. And the thing about the apple puree is it can keep for a couple of weeks in your fridge, no sweat. I'm going to serve it quite thick actually, and this is just personal. You can have it as thin as you want, as thick as you want. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. Took about 10 minutes. Love it, nice bit of caramelized garlic. My lovely pork. And just a wee drizzle of my favourite olive oil, which I absolutely love. Absolutely brilliant. So that is my lovely pork loin with lovely apple puree and delicious crushed jam potatoes. You will absolutely love it.